Hey YouTubers, how you guys doing? I know you've probably heard the breaking news that the performing artist Prince, he passed away. It's really breaking news right now. He died at the age of 57. Um, I honestly don't think he passed away, but that's just my opinion. And moving on outside of that, I remember Prince because my mother used to listen to him all the time when I was really, really little. And besides the fact that I witnessed my mom being a fan, I thought that was cool because it's like your mom or your dad, listen to their favorite artist and they would get excited and they would play their favorite artist and the whole vibe would change in the house or the apartment and like, ooh yeah, that's my song. Or like, Marvin Gaye came on, everybody shut up. You know how parents be, shut up, that's my song. So, when I first thought of Prince, it was that, I think he died a little too soon. 57 is pretty dang young. And I instantly thought of my mom listening to his music and my mother's sisters, like really getting on down. You know how they did that? Get on down. You know how they danced and snapped their fingers. So I was happy that those warm memories instantly popped up in my head. So that's a good thing. I can't say that nothing negative came in my head with him. And even when Michael Jackson passed, nothing negative came into my head. But we're going to reflect back on Prince. I like his music. I like a lot of his classics. They're good for interpretive dancing. The I Will Die For You. Oh, die if you want me to. You. That one. And there's another, of course, Purple Rain. I really wouldn't want to do interpretive dancing off of that. It's just more of a song that you just want to sit, chill, and listen to, or just watch it during the act when it's being played in the movie. Purple Rain was a good movie. He had another movie too. I forgot what it was called, but it was about him being true to himself and trying to win the affections of a girl. That was a good movie too. I don't think people really give him enough credit for not only branching out being like a solo artist, but really having a good depiction on videos, movies. I wish he had more free reign to do more things that was more expressive to him. But that's just how it is if you take certain contracts. You're willing to give up certain things as far as creative freedom. But having said that, I'm glad he was at least able to do that and produce some really hot classics that I don't mind listening to today and just getting that vibe from right now at this point in my life and forever. So, what's up, Prince? And all my people who like Prince, don't mourn to the point where it makes you sick. I'm not telling you how to grieve, but I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for my loss because, I was a fan of his. But also, I pray that you can instantly look back on all the good things he did and try not to think about all the stuff that you think is bad according to what the media say, like when he turned his name into the Sign. If you do your research, there was reasons why he changed his name. Same difference in why these party stores constantly changing their names 2 and 3 years later, because when you change your name, it's different rules. So just look at him in a different light. I know people will talk about how tiny he was and how feminine he was. Some men, this is just my opinion so you can have a different view. Some men are just born tiny and really little. But you shouldn't, write them off because they're not the stereotypical height or might not have the bulk of most men, as far as muscle mass. I think that's wrong, and I don't like when women and men discredit men who are just naturally born petite. That's just not fair because some women who are tiny and petite like myself may not want to be with a man that is as big as a lion or a football player or a basketball player. They might not want all that. So you have to keep in mind that people are made in different ways for different reasons and for people's preferences. Oh, my camera's zooming. I'm doing that, y'all. So I thought Prince's size was cute, and I was feeling his hairstyles that he had. You know, he kept his hair together. I know when he got a little older, like right before he passed, he started rocking the that's my hand, the afro. Not everybody can rock the afro, and when I first saw Prince rock it, I just looked. I'm like, yeah, that's him. You know, he just owned it. Whatever he did, even if it wasn't in his comfort zone and he just had to get it done, he still owned it. And that's what I liked about him. You know, he took ownership in what he did. He spoke his mind to a certain degree, you know, better than some people when it was time to ask serious questions. So I can't say that. He did wear some costumes that, you know, showed his butt cheeks when he turned around and danced, and he'd turn around and say, ew! I'm thankful for him, because if it wasn't for Prince, Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, you know, and all these people that's coming up now, wouldn't have any material. Just think, if it wasn't for Prince, those comedians wouldn't even be having anything to talk about. You know, I wouldn't even be mentioning this. So I'm just keeping that in mind too. You guys should keep that in mind too. Prince did have some unique ways in dressing, but you have to keep in mind too, he was kind of theatrical. So if he wanted to express himself, he didn't hold back neither. So I applaud him for, you know, just being who he was and being comfortable in his own skin, to which I think more people should start being able to do. Be more comfortable in your own skin. Another thing about Prince, I know that the ladies loved him and guys didn't like that because he was considered like a pretty boy. Hey, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. So guys, there's going to always be a quote-unquote pretty boy floating around on the scene, so deal with it. And ladies, the same way. You know, with the girls, there's certain type of girls guys woo for. Just whatever, y'all. You know, it is what it is. The system is built on superficialism. But, you know, big ups to Prince and to all his friends. But guys, just do your best to think about all the cool things that Prince was and did. And I pray for strength for you all. You know, some people are diehard Prince fans, so I want you to just get through this the best way you can. Get through this the best way you can. Once again, Prince passed away today at the young age of 57, because people are living longer nowadays. You know, I am thankful for Hollywood kind of embracing, even though they're kind of cruel about it. When famous people get old, they say like 60 is the new 40 or whatever. I'm just glad they're kind of still accepting people when they get quote unquote up there in age or over the hill. So embrace that fact too, people. Prince did a lot of things that were groundbreaking as far as having like the eclectic style of music, the cool hair, having the chick in the background playing the guitar or whatever she did. You know, he opened doors for a lot of people, and he still is. You know, I'm quite sure Broadway was inspired by him too, with his creative flow. So big ups to Prince for opening tons of doors for people on the creative aspect and providing happy thoughts and, you know, just good music to listen to. Because he's got some music that my plants like listening to. Hey, really? So, once again, big up to Prince and everybody who's fans of him. You know, stay strong. Think of the positive things, what you could take out of it. Be thankful that he paved the way for a lot of people, from writers, dancers, comedians. And this is giving some of those news people something else to talk about. You know how that is. Have a good day, y'all. Stay up, stay strong, and it's almost summertime.